whooped on by George Camboso Jr. Man, talk about man. Uh, wow. And then Steve Fulton wins a very close majority decision over Brandon Figueroa. Really good fight. I thought it. I had it a draw. Both of them did some good things. I think neither fighter pulled away. I know Brandon Figueroa is saying it was the biggest robbery. Nah, it wasn't a robbery. It wasn't a robbery. It could have went either way. But I thought I thought it was a draw because the problem is with Fulton. Fulton did land some nice counter shots, and he was landed some nice combinations. But the problem was he's just spent too much time, backed up against the ropes. Just and that's the problem. Sometimes judges go the other way with effective aggression, but at the end of the day, he won the fight. So now, he moves on. Figueroa said he would like to run it back, but he says he doesn't think he can make the weight. So, you know, um, Figueroa probably will go up in weight. Aleem, who won his fight, said that he wanted the winner, so now he may get Fulton. So, at the end of the day, like I said, it was a real good fight. It was a real good fight. Like I said, I don't have no problem with Fulton getting the nod. I wouldn't have had a problem if Figueroa would have got the nod, and I wouldn't have had a problem if it had been a draw. These two men, they gave us a good fight. Good fight overall. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about that because we have an upset. Um, Tiafimo Lopez was defeated by George Camboso Jr. Uh, I'm looking at the highlights now. Not enough to come with a analysis, but probably in the next hour or two, the whole fight will be up. But I know he lost. And if you, Devin Haney, opportunity awaits possibly, it should be a lot easier to get a Camboso fight made versus uh, Tiafimo Lopez versus Devin Haney because, wow. Now, here's the thing uh, Tiafimo Lopez now has to go back to top rank. And if you Bob Arum, you probably like, wow. You probably like, wow. you, oh man, you yeah, he unified. I wouldn't be surprised somewhere Bob Arum probably like smirking. Could this be a case where Tiafimo Lopez outsmarted himself? But after seeing what I saw, Devin Haney would have whooped on Tiafimo Lopez. He would have whooped on. He would have. Devin Haney would have whooped on Tiafimo Lopez. So now all Devin Haney got to do is take care of business next Saturday, and hopefully that'll put him in line. Tank is gonna knock Cruz out. They Tank is gonna knock. You hear what I'm saying? Tank is gonna knock Cruz out. He gonna knock him out within 6 rounds. I mean, I'm gonna say this about Steve Fulton, and this is the honest to God truth. And I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something that a lot of these content creators is scared to say. And I'm gonna say something for real, and I mean every word. I'm gonna say something what a lot of these content creators is scared to say. And this is the honest to God truth. I don't care if Steve Fulton hear this. I don't care. At the end of the day, I gotta say this. I'm so sick and tired I'm so sick and tired of these black fighters coming out wearing sombreros and wearing Mexican colors, disrespecting, our black ancestors that get like Jack Johnson. All the adversity Jack Johnson went through, and guys like and Joe Lewis and guys like that, the racism that they went through, and you got these dudes coming out here wearing Mexican apparel, wearing sombreros and stuff. I think that's a slap in the face. That's a slap in the face to any black fighter that laced them up. Ali, the great ones. And I don't want to hear. To me, I'm just gonna say it. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of seeing that shit. Cause I gotta say it. See, I'm different from these other content creators. And I'm not saying that I have a problem with Mexicans and all that kind of stuff. Do you see Mexicans coming out wearing uh the red, black, and green? Do you see any Mexican fighters coming out wearing a Huey Newton t-shirt? But you get these clown and I'm trying not to call them clowns, but man, these black fighters, man, that's a slap in the face, man. That's a slap in the face to any black fighter that ever laced them up. And then for the most part, and then you see them Mexicans was booing you. We be like I say, this is why black people not taken serious. I had to say this, man. I had to say this, man, because like I said, I told you, I ain't like these other dudes, man. I don't follow. I'm not like these other dudes. I don't follow no script. I told y'all that. Just like everybody wanted me to be sitting up sucking up the Errol Spence. And a lot of these dudes call themselves being mad at me. And I want y'all to understand, and whoever listening, I don't give a fuck about y'all being mad at me because I want Errol Spence. I stand by what I say. Buzz should get 50-50. Because to me, Errol Spence is starting to look more like the bad guy than Terrence Crawford. Now, that yeah, it's disgusting. When you gonna see a black fighter coming out rocking the red, black, and green? Oh, Gary Russell Jr. does it. But look what happened to Gary Russell Jr. Look how Gary Russell Jr. get treated. Look how Gary Russell Jr. That's one of the very few fighters that's in touch of where he come from. But then you get these black fighters doing this stuff. And I'm saying this once again, I don't have a problem with Mexican fighters and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, these black fighters need to cut that stuff out, man. That made me almost instantly want to see Steve Fulton lose. But these dudes that have a fit, these dudes that have a fit, these dudes, I'm sorry, man. I'm not feeling that. I'm just not feeling that, man. I had to say it, man. I had to say it, man. I'm sick of these black fighters doing that stuff, man. What about our fighters? Jack Johnson used to get his life threatened every time he had go. But you got these, man, you got these black fighters doing this goofy stuff. So yeah, man, I just had to get that off my chest, man. I'm sick of seeing these black fighters doing that, man. I'm sick of that, man. You guys not like for real, man. Stop sucking up to these Mexicans, man, that don't even like you, that don't even respect you, that be calling you every name but a child of God. Well, but as far as Tiafimo go, man, I mean, what can I say? I He already was kind of talking like he knew what was gonna happen. Cause he was already hollering about the weight and all that kind of stuff. So it didn't surprise me. I'm not surprised Tiafimo Lopez lost that fight. Nes They might try to say, well, he got to fight Gamboso, he got to fight Lomachenko, because that's what they might try to do. Now this is going to become a rat race. But at the end of the day, even if Lomachenko defeats Kimboso, he still ain't he still ain't undisputed until he go fight Devin Haney. And if you Devin Haney, you saw you saw a big paycheck. You saw millions of dollars go out the door fighting, you know what I'm saying, in a fight with Teofimo Lopez. And I don't think they had a rematch clause. So that's bad. So that's bad. I don't think they had a rematch clause or none of that stuff. So Kimboso can do what he want to do. So now the big question is, based off the based off the fact that Teofimo Lopez put this fight off so many times, did he see what was coming? And now it make his victory over Lomachenko look like it was a fluke. I don't think Lomachenko would have lost it. No, Kamboso Jr. Or maybe Kamboso Jr. is better than what we think he is. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Kamboso Jr. is better than what we think he is. Because he said he was going. He said he was going. He said he was going to pull off the upset, and that was the upset. But if you look at that Teofimo Lopez screwed himself. He may have outsmarted himself, because keep in mind he bought Triller in. He kind of undermined it. You know what I'm saying? He kind of undermined Bob Arum. So now he has to go back to Top Rank without no belts. Not only does he lose out on big money, Top Rank loses out on big money, putting him in a rematch with Lomachenko. If you Lomachenko, you like, I'm not fighting this dude. What's the use? What's the use now? So now Teofimo Lopez has to build himself from the bottom up because he lost all his belts. He took a huge step back. I mean, it ain't the end of the world for him, but now, based off the fact that he got rated so high and elevated so high from defeating Lomachenko, well, guess what? He drops all the way down because he lost to a guy that nobody didn't think he was going to lose to. I thought he was going. I thought there was this. I thought it was a distinct possibility that he was going to lose that fight. So when I got the call that he had got beat, I wasn't surprised. Wasn't surprised. Wasn't surprised at all. I wasn't. I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised at all. Well, I'll be at that fight. So it didn't surprise me that Teofimo got beat, and he got man from man after the fight. After I saw the highlights, man, he got a Marion. He got touched. Doom doom doom. Touch. Touch. Man, he got a Marion. He got touched. I've been trying to see disrespectful. Just let it move. Just let it touch. Doom, 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 doom. He got touched. Touched. He got the Amarion. He got a Marion. All right, Jay. Well, just come find me, man. Just come find me, man. Just come find me, man. I usually I'll be in the front entrance. I usually be in the front entrance, like where everybody go at. So just come find me, man. Yeah, yeah. Tiafimo, he got touched. That boy got a Mario. Oh man. Oh man. You know what, Texas T? I'm thinking about going to that fight too. Um, I just got to take care of some things, in December and January, but um, I might go to that fight, man. I have been in Houston in a while, man. I know Houston. I've been in Houston like about like maybe, man, it's been a minute, like maybe 15 years ago, and Houston it changed a lot in 15 years. So, man, but I'm definitely thinking about going to that fight. So who knows? You might see me there. But yeah, they should put the rematch. They should put the rematch. This is just real talk. They should put the rematch. If Brandon Figueroa and Steve Fulton do it again, they can put the rematch on the undercard because actually they got enough time. They got enough time to run it back because the fight is like almost 3 months from now. So they got enough time, man, to like have like a full camp. You know, Figueroa and Brandon Figueroa and Fulton, they didn't get like, neither one of them got dropped, but both of them landed a lot of punches. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking about hitting that Chalo fight. I'm definitely thinking about hitting the Charlo fight. It's gonna be at the Toyota Center. I ain't never been at the Toyota Center, so why not? But yeah, um, if I'm Devin, oh rematch in Philly. Yeah, I heard Boots is finna fight. Boots is gonna fight in Philly. I don't know if it's gonna be his next fight, but they gonna put him at home in Philly, and when he fight in Philly, I'm there. Philly kind of like my second home. So I spend a lot of time in Philly, so Philly like my second home. So yeah, I definitely, I definitely go back to Philly for that fight. So oh, what happened, David? See, I don't know what To did. I only then saw like highlights, so I can't make an assessment of what To did or didn't do. I mean, what did he do? What, he refused to shake his hand or something? Or, I have no idea what happened. I haven't seen the fight yet. Beast, what's up? Oh, he did a Adrian Broner. I beat that boy. I beat that boy. And I beat that boy. Well, he don't. Well, he don't look like he won that fight. He got a Marion. Man, he got a Marion. He got touched. The way his face was looking, he looked like, man, he what was that song WC had called "Fucking with a House Party"? looking like the Elephant Man with a Jerry curl. Said he. Oh, what's up, Body Snatcher? What's going on? Yeah, I just saw the highlights. I ain't saw the whole thing. Like I said, the fight will probably be up. The fight will be up probably in another hour because usually people be. It might be up now. Might be up now. But once I see the fight, I give you guys a fair assessment of what I saw. But I take y'all word for it because everybody texted me saying that Tiafimo got whooped on. So we definitely will discuss it. So, just make sure y'all come back live. But matter of fact, let me go see can I find it. So y'all just come back in a couple hours. I think the homie 7-8 is on talking about the fight. Ego is on. So go check them guys out. It's your boy Tam Biz, man. I'm out.